Be the change. Welcome to this one of the scariest places on the internet, which would be right here, because this channel is focused on, this message is focused on healing. It's focused on doing the inner work. It is focused on going within the human being in our own self, so we can make the changes within ourselves in order for us to see changes outside of ourselves. I had already recorded the message, and so and the phone rang and it stopped the recording, and so I had to do it again. So here we are. So all the cards are already on the table, and it is a really beautiful message, so it bears repeating, and I'm going to do my best to repeat it, because when I get the messages, it just usually it just flows out. But so let's see. The first card that I did pull was from Declare and Decree, a deck from Shavi Sane, which she is here on YouTube. Great channel, great information, and you all should listen to it. The first card that we drew today, which is a beautiful message. This is all the energy that blocks my connection to the Most High and my spiritual team are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. It bears repeating. All energy that blocks my connection to the Most High and my spiritual team are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And this connection, the blockages, they come from everywhere. So the blockages, they can come from your belief system, they can come from your conditioning, they can come from your self-worthiness, they can come from anywhere that is blocking you from connecting to the bigger picture. And so the second card that we drew today was the self-love card. And that is perfect, because if you don't like yourself, if you have if you feel inadequate, or you feel not enough, and you feel unworthy, and you feel all these things about yourself, then you are going to block the connection to the Most High. And so self-acceptance and self-love is very important for you to be able to solidify yourself on this planet. If you think about it, everything in the world is energy. Like everything, the commode, the table, everything, the cards, my body, everything is energy. It's built up from those tiny little particles that are so tiny that we can't even see them. And they're vibrating, all of them. And then we have all this solid stuff that we can build from it. But it's energy. And so with energy, it can also come from like group thinking, group mentality that wants you to do a certain thing in a certain way. And so then you have the energy from that. And then it can be from your family. They want you to speak in a certain way, to act in a certain way, to present the family name in a certain way. And so you have that energy. And then you have acquaintances, colleagues, like they want you to present a certain way and in a certain place. And so then you have that energy coming to you. And whatever energy in your life that is blocking your connection to the Most High, to the love, the inner joy, the love, the peacefulness, the presence, all that good stuff. All energy that blocks my connection to the Most High and my spiritual team are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Write it down, burn it, and let it go. Free yourself. Self-love. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. And then we picked from the Neon Awakening, from Spiritual Infusion 1111, which is a beautiful deck, Neon Awakening. And then we, no, not first. We did this one first, Shavi Sane deck. So I used that one first. And then we clarified with the Neon Awakening. So I see Tarot. Chariot was showing up. Chariot. And we have the High Priestess showing up. We have the Four of Cups showing up. We have the Five of Swords showing up. So your intention, you have a desire or an intention to go somewhere. And you have the knowledge. You can see things. You can see how things things in between the lines. So even like the energy that blocks my connection to the Most High, that is also like your intuition. So if people are trying to block your intuition, or they're trying to make you blind to your intuitive nudges or your intuitive wisdom, that you don't know how you know it, you just know it, and they're trying to blind you for that because it doesn't fit with their belief system, then that is an energy that is blocking, that could potentially block you from your Most High. From this is how you be giving your messages, is through your intuition, just knowing things, because you're able to be still. But you have to be still to hear these things, or you have to be aware enough within yourself to notice when you have these nudges. If you're always prying forward, you're always working forward, then you're going to miss the little messages that you get from your intuition and from all these things. So the Chariot and the High Priestess, those are great energies to have. So you are ready and you are moving forward. You are taking the time to develop your direction. And once you have developed your direction, now you got to find just your focus, and the knowing that people are always going to tell you that you should come in this direction. This is over here. We're happy over here. We're having a good time over here. We have the truth. No, you need to come over here. We have the truth. It's actually us that have the truth. So you need to come over here. We are happy and joyous over here. No, you got to go in this direction because we are the ones with the truth. We found it and you got to stay here. So it can be confusing. So when you have your connection with the divine, you can block all these things out and trust that the nudges that you get and the purpose that you feel from your heart, from your soul, that is your purpose. And once you can direct yourself in your direction and nourish and just build on those skills and the things that you need to do to take you in that direction. Been blocked maybe a little bit before in your life from like sadness or grief over things. And also by doing this work, moving forward, you are a mysterious being. People don't understand you. Don't expect them to understand you. They might even be scared of you because you know things that you're not supposed to know. They don't understand the true connection with the divine yet. And so it's your part of your job is to show them what the connection to the divine can look like. And then maybe teach them with the little tools, the way that you have been giving your tools, how you can teach them to also find that inner safety, the inner peace, the inner happiness, the joy that comes from within, and all that stuff. But they might be upset. So certain groups that they all have the truth. Like, we have the truth over here. No, we are the truthful ones. No, we are the only ones with the truth. All that stuff. And so the groups over there with all the truth, like we have the truth, they have the truth, like everybody claim to have the truth. And so when you show up as the truth and you're embodying the truth with a different type of journey that you have been taken, then you are going to mess up. You're going to mess up the minds of the people over there who are trying to follow a rigid system. And it might not take them to the happiness and to the place that they expect to be. And when they see you on your soul's journey, your weird little life, your weird little choices, your different type of choices that you make, the different types of things that you do, and they see that, it creates some kind of a friction. And so just stay on your lane anyway. And so after, let me see, after pulling these cards, like, so we have the High Priestess, Chariot, wanting to go somewhere, going somewhere, figuring out the self-love aspect. The self-love aspect. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect that you desire, and others will follow suit. So after these cards, pull the from the Neon Awakening, we have the Chariot. So you're already in a direction. You're already figuring out what you want to do, what direction you want to go in. Ace of Pentacles is showing up as with this card, which is a great new opportunity. This is abundance. This is new manifestation. This is reward, financial gains. So whatever it is that you're thinking of setting out on this new journey, and it's also clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like, oh, happy, happy, happy. This is your dream, whatever your dream looks like. What your dream would look like. For some people, it is marriage, financial security. It's family, wealth, legacy, community, home, being established. And it can be just having your own time, being in your own center, being on your own journey, getting your stuff together. You're able to take care of your life. You're able to share with people and do that as you are moving on your journey. So these are great cards, and these are great energies showing up today. And so the Four of Cups with the sadness, and here he is taking some medicine, trying to fix things, taking more medicine, sometimes refusing to change. And I mean, so many people, like millions and millions and millions of people on planet Earth today are taking so much medicine to even want to exist, to even be willing to wanting to continue to exist. So people take all this medicine, they take all these things to stay, to try and find the happiness. And so that's always going to create the unhappiness eventually. Like whatever you take as a measure to help you for a little bit, and then you keep it, and then now eventually it's going to be the cause of the problem. It's causing the problem. So Tower in reverse is coming up with that. And that is someone who is resisting the change. And so resisting the change, it can be like maybe you stayed in a job for like 40 years, and now you're like understanding that you hate the job, and you always did, but you didn't want to change the job, so you just stayed there because it was safe in one way. But then you were sad and you had to take medicine and do all that stuff. On another hand, it can be someone who's been married for like 60 years, and then they never were happy in the marriage, but it gave them a sense of security, and it gave them a sense of not being alone, and that's it. And then and they refuse to change, they refuse to get out of it, they refuse to make any kind of changes, so they got stuck there. And then it's going to also create probably maybe medicine, sadness, resentments, bitterness, all kinds of stuff. But the most important thing with all these things is that it steals your joy. That's it. Like the present moment, and being present in the moment, being capable of sitting with yourself, being present in the moment, knowing, having faith and knowing that you will find a way, is going to be it might be more strenuous in many ways, and you might have to face more challenges, and you might have to do more things, but at least you won't be stuck in a scenario that is going to make you sad and take the life joy away from you. So taking charge, changing the things that we know that we need to change in our life, is the only way that things are going to change. And it starts from the inside, and it starts with the self-love. Are you worthy enough to change the relationship? Are you worthy enough to change the job? Are you worthy enough to get out of whatever situation is binding you and blinding you? Are you brave enough to do that? Do you have enough self-love? And so we got the High Priestess, and this is how people see you, like as the mysterious. They see you as having answers to questions that you probably, is very unusual that you should have. And sometimes these are the questions that the groups over here are also looking for. So perhaps it can be a mutual learning thing in between, instead of arguing, bickering. We have the truth, we have the truth. Perhaps there are many truths. Perhaps there are so many different ways to the same freaking result, that it would fit, like with all the different types of personalities, all the different types of ways that we're learning, all the different types of experiences that we have on planet Earth. Perhaps God is like major and mighty enough to give us all different kinds of roads to the same goal. Just saying. But so instead of bickering about it, perhaps there could be love and acceptance and understanding about it, and learning and growth. So with the High Priestess up here, you got the Six of Pentacles. You are willing to share your knowledge. You're willing to share your wisdom. You're willing to give and receive, and you're willing to do charity. You're very generous. This is a great card, the Six of Pentacles. And so also, you know where and when to share your energy. You know that if you go over there to share the energy with these groups that are completely entrapped in their own belief systems, you are throwing pearls before swine, because they won't be able to see the truth. If their mind is already made up that this is the truth, you are wrong, then they won't be able to see it. So you understand that. The High Priestess understand. You understand where you can go and where you can place your knowledge, where you want to place your energy, where you want to place your healing energy, where you want to be a resource and an addition to any kind of scenario that you go into. And you have the strength. The strength is also showing up here. And the strength, you have the strength to command your emotions. You have the strength to function and allow whatever flows through you to flow through you, and you're able to have the strength to endure these changes. So if you go through the changes and make the changes that you're going to make, your intuition will take you to your position. Your intuition will take you to where you need to go. And then with the Five of Swords, okay, so the Five of Swords is showing up here with someone wanting to, I'm going to twist your arm till you agree with me. This can be your family, this can be a group, this can be an organization, it can be your colleagues, it can be a friend group, it can be anyone. And so these are some people who want you to play by their rules. And if you're like, well, I feel like this is what I'd be guided to from the Most High, and this is the journey that I am on right here, and I'm good, I'm fine, I'm happy, I'm peaceful, I'm doing all these things, and then they're coming about to try and force you into their direction. Clarifying this card, the High Priestess came up again. So you have the High Priestess here twice. So that's not just like being you have the High Priestess here twice, which is no little thing. This is showing that you have so much intuition, you have so much knowledge, wisdom, ancient wisdom. This is like from like human knowledge that is just disappeared in our today. You know things, you just know things, and you can see things, you can read things, but you also have an understanding because you have been through the trials and tribulations. You understand the journey of humans. So you're not out to get anybody, you're not out to get the group, you're not out to get the family, you're not out to get back at anybody, the friend group, the colleagues, you're not out to get them. You're here to be a symbol of truth. And you understand the struggle that people go through, and the people over there in the group, they think they have the answer, and that's what they believe, and they believe that they're going to do you a favor if they can just twist your arm enough to make you believe what they do. They think they're going to do you a favor. So in their mind, they doing the right thing. The group over there, they also, even if they just want to keep their secrets, they just don't want you to talk, they don't want people to see you, they don't want people to hear you, they don't want people to hear anything that you have to say, and they want you to be quiet. Even they feel like they're doing the right thing because they're protecting something, and they feel like by sacrificing you, they're doing the right thing for them. And so you understand the journey of going through the changes and changing things that before maybe you strengthening the self journey, the self-love. The journey to self-love is not an easy one. And when you go through all these changes and you find these answers within yourself, you are going to also be generous enough to see other people, and you're going to have the strength to be able to stand in your own, to be in your own, and to allow these people around to do what they do, and just be a symbol of the transformation that is possible within every single human being on the planet. And so you're going to be a symbol for that and doing the work. And the High Priestess, you see the secretive, you see the secrets, you see the plays, and you see the schemes and whatever is going on, and even the little role plays that is people put up around sometimes. You see them, and you secretly maybe be applauding them. Don't, like, it's good that you have a real job, because acting might not be your forte. So you might observe things and see things, but the High Priestess doesn't have the need to argue about it, to say anything about it, do anything about it. The High Priestess is just a symbol of transformation. All energy that blocks my connection to the Most High and my spiritual team are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Stay connected. Stay on your path. Keep learning. Keep growing. It is fun when you start to find your inner peace, your inner strength. Life starts to begin to be very much fun. Esther and Abraham Hicks says, if you are experiencing a physical condition that has your attention, you are, through your attention to your current condition, projecting it onto your future experience. But by focusing on a different future experience, You are now activating that different experience. And as you project that changed experience into your future, you leave your current experience behind. Think about and feel about the things you would like to see in your life, the peace that you would like to encounter, the support that you would like to encounter, and visualize that and see how you receive and respect and deserve that. And you're going to bring it into fruition. That's what it says. So it must be true. Beautiful light in me. It honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. Till next time, namaste.